just have to wait here. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. Whoa.
And that should just about take care of that. You know, I'm glad this happened in a way.
Yeah.
Sometimes people find it necessary to send us things that are inappropriate.
Obscene obscenities will not be tolerated on the William Street Swap Shop. We have a high tolerance for pain, for friends,
Creative
people overstaying
expression.
their welcome. Creative expression. We have tolerance for all of that family, but not for obscene, inappropriate things.
Somebody, wise guy
Or wise woman.
or wise woman out there on the internet thought they would Zoom us, but I think these are going to go back to the center, and we're going to play Who's Zooming Who. Can we get that up on the computer a little later? Because you just got deboxed, and then reboxed, and then
Right.
reboxed. You'll never know, will you? No one will ever know what was in here. Never. I will take it to the grave before I let my legacy be tarnished by the contents of this box.
I'll tell you what was in there if you log on to the Zach On Demand chat.
Don't tell them.
Okay, I
Oh,
won't.
well, sure.
I
Okay,
won't tell
you
them.
can tell them.
If you want to know, I'll tell you. Or call in and ask, and maybe if you're kind enough and you ask, you say the right words, please, pretty please, we'll tell you.
Sorry. Everybody wants to know what's in here, but it's not appropriate for even the internet standards. It's NSFSS.
Yeah.
Not safe for swap shop. Ha ha, but also
SMH. Actually, we should probably pick those up. Thanks for the thought, though. I guess you paid for postage, whoever sent it.
you
but-
definitely don't want a dog to eat it. I'll give you that.
Right.
hint. Zach, how you doing? That's
Oh, I'm good.
put the scissors
Yeah,
down.
I'm okay. How are you? You know,
I'm
someone
good.
someone could watch if you're studying. I was thinking about this the other day. If you're a medical student who's studying, you're in med school. Why would you be watching this show for the first thing? Because for one, it's not helping you. Maybe it is though. Wouldn't you have finals or work to be doing if you're a postdoctorate medical student? But the other question, the big thing I was trying to bring up, is if you've been watching this show for a while, maybe you can chart just by looking at the stream. Do we, if any of us need to go to the doctor, if Matt or I? Do we have any kind of peculiar, like a weird lump in our neck?
I
or
wasn't going to
anything?
bring this up. Face growth. I'm getting it checked out next week.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to like
Yeah.
harp on it. Bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah, I've noticed.
If you've been watching the show, I didn't have it when it started. We don't need to talk about that.
Hi, welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. Come on in.
See, that's just not
Hey,
fun to
it's
look
good
at.
to
So who is this?
This is Alien Bob.
Oh,
Hey, Alien Bob, how you
Glad to
doing?
have you on here.
It's good to be here. I was going to see if we can get the confirmation on a swap.
Oh my.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
right
I
off the
would
hit the
say-
gates, running on a swap. This is the William Street Swap Shop. Why not?
Yeah. Should we, you want to introduce us and then we'll start the show?
You want me to introduce you?
Yeah, say his name is blank and his name is blank.
Oh,
Yeah, feel free to
okay,
say
yeah.
like a nice positive thing about either of us.
His name is the Amazing Zach, and his name is the Ultimate Matt, and it's a deal.
It's a deal.
That's a deal.
Thank you for
Beautiful.
that,
And
Alien
it-
Bob.
Perfect. You do
What's
watch
that?
the show. You're a
Yeah.
true watcher of the
That's
show.
right. Thank you for saying that.
Oh, it's no problem. I love the show.
Thank you. Hey, you didn't happen to know who sent this package, did you?
I have no idea. I'm curious as to what's in there.
I'll
I think
tell
it's
you
an
in a-
outsider.
Yeah.
Someone who doesn't understand the code.
Yeah. Just that shot of it is very like
Kind of looks like the mystery
disturbing.
Kilo.
Yeah.
We should bring the mystery kilo back. We never mailed
Yeah.
it.
It does kind of look like the mystery kilo.
So you could always have somebody unwrap it underneath a cloth and then have them describe it to you so that you don't have to get disturbed.
We'd like do like a shadow theater. What is it?
Yeah.
Kabuki?
That's a good
Shadow box?
idea. Yeah. It has a smell and it has a texture.
The shadow theater would give it away very quickly.
Yeah.
What it is.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's
Not telling.
a hint. Yeah.
Oh, I had a potential swap with somebody yesterday.
Oh yeah. You
Right.
said sorry. Let's get straight to business. We're only open an
And-
hour a day. Can you believe that
I
on
know.
Yelp? We're on 1 to 2 p.m.
It's still the best hour of the day.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
it's kind of you to say.
We're reopened tonight when they replay the episode. But that's the holograms of the business. So when you walk in and try and talk to a customer, like, can I get a dang human in here? I'm just talking to holograms.
Right. No, it's just it's just like the kiosk, the swap shop kiosk. There's no real person.
Yeah.
Oh, is this what we're talking about? The garbage pail figurine for garbage pail figurine?
That is correct.
Okay.
And I want to say it is a deal.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
A successful swap right to start at the
Successful swap
beginning
right
of
off the bat.
show. Congratulations.
Yep,
You want to make a handshaking sound and say it's a deal with us?
sure.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
Our handshake is the same beat of our heartbeats.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's
Can we go totally quiet and just sample this sound for some other reason later?
It makes me.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
That'll be a
Mason,
good
is that
soundbite.
okay that we did that to the microphone? Is that going to hurt the microphones?
Probably not.
I was at a place, someone was singing karaoke and they started doing this into the mic really hard, and the guy who was operating the karaoke ran up, pointed at him. He didn't let him. He didn't interrupt the song. He just pointed at him and let him finish singing.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'll let you take some more guests.
Okay. Well, thank you for updating us about your potential swap. And
Well, thank
we
you for
will
having me
make
on.
the
It's always
dubstep
good to-
guarantee.
always
By
good
the
to
end
be
of
in
the
the
week,
swap
we'll
shop.
have a Zach original to celebrate your successful
Absolutely. Probably by Thursday.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I'm
swap.
going to make it special.
Have you had a successful swap on the show before?
I have. I had the bobblehead for the double-headed troll doll.
Could you?
So this is actually my second successful swap.
Well, okay, then could you describe, using some sort of metaphor or past life experience you can compare it to, the level of exhilaration you feel upon completing your second swap?
It's like waking up in the middle of skydiving to have your first chute not open, but your second chute saved you.
That
So
was
your heart gets
succinct
racing,
as-
and you start screaming, and you're worried, but it's all okay.
Safe. Real safe. That was it was like you had that metaphor ready to go.
Yeah.
Waking up
I
sky, you
try
got
to
pushed
keep
out
it.
of a plane asleep. You woke up, the first chute. First off, you're like, where am I? And you're like, oh God, I'm skydiving. You pull the
oh,
chute,
wow.
and then the second rude awakening kicks in when it doesn't
It didn't work.
Then you go back up, shoot, back up, shoot, back up, shoot. Hunk.
That works.
That one works.
And that's the feeling. That's a great
It's
exhilarating
very thrilling,
feeling.
and it's exciting, and it's scary, but it all works out.
And then could I pull in a third level of it?
Please.
You then you're like, I'm still alive. Wait, what's that? Out of the corner of your eye, a dude in a flying squirrel suit comes flying in. It's freaking LeVar Burton
Who's
Oh
the-
man,
who's
is he
that?
dressed as Geordi?
from Geordie LaForge from Star Trek: The Next
Oh.
Generation. That's
Wow.
the third swap. That's how you feel on the
Oh,
third
on the third swap. What about the fourth
Yeah,
swap?
that's going to be the third swap.
Fourth swap is just it's a nice cup
Fourth
of tea.
swap.
You
should-
realize you've done it before. It's like I'm retired.
I'm gonna say fourth swap. LeVar Burton pulls out a butterfly knife and slices your parachute. Now you're falling again.
Right.
Fifth swap.
Yeah.
You land on an airbag provided by Tesla.
Oh.
Sixth swap. We
Or
don't
the
talk
the
about.
sixth or seventh swap would be Volcano saves you.
Yeah.
You land in the lava, but instead of lava, it's cotton candy, and then you have to
Ooh,
eat
that
your
would be
way
great.
out.
Then he shoots you out on the seventh swap. And then they make a movie about it called The Seventh Swap.
What's it gonna take? I'm gonna just open this. Maybe this will be 2018. Before
Right.
the end of the year in 2018,
Sure.
we're gonna get LeVar Burton on the show.
That would be
That's
amazing.
what I'm talking about.
I don't
Somebody
know who he
clip
is.
this out and make sure that this happens. He's available.
Okay.
We'll find a way.
Can you get him to read a book like he did on Reading Rainbow?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He could read. He could read
We could have him
Zach's
read
diary.
the erotic swap shop book that we have.
I don't want to him to that.
Okay. He could read my diary.
Subject him.
He could read my
I'd just use my
Zanga.
diary.
Alien Bob, are you having an okay week? Are you getting ready for the
Yeah.
holiday season?
Yeah, it's going to be a good holiday. I'm having a pretty good week here at work, and everything's going smooth as you'd expect. So
Did you purchase any doorbusters?
we actually got a doorbell camera system for our house.
Oh, nice.
What is that? So when someone rings the doorbell, it takes a picture of them?
It gives us an alert on our phone and takes a picture of them and lets us know who's at the door, so we never have to get up off the couch.
Oh. It's like when someone calls, the caller ID comes through your television. So if someone rings the doorbell, like, oh no, it's that someone delivering another inappropriate, naughty package again. I'm gonna go out there and give them a piece of my mind. But remember, don't hate the messenger.
Yep. All right, guys, it was good talking to you. I enjoy the swap shop. I
Thank
am
you.
a lifelong fan.
Cool, thank you, Alien Bob. We appreciate you calling. I enjoyed talking with you here, and I believe I've talked with Alien Bob's in our ZOD chat, so I enjoyed chatting with you
Yeah,
there.
yes.
Cool. Well, have a
The
happy.
Zach on Demand chat is fantastic, too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, have a happy.
Real quick, one last thing. The way that you just awkwardly said "yep" to Zach's story. Could we get that as a soundbite? Because that would come in handy, I think.
Do you want me to say the story
right.
again?
Sure. Just the last.
Well,
like,
I think the
sentence.
important thing of the message is you just don't want to hate the messenger because they're doing their job at this holiday season. So you don't want to hate the messenger. Oh, sorry, I messed it up. You don't want to hate the messenger.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be a good one. That might be a contender for 2018's best sound bites of
Right.
the year. Mason, can you give us a tease of the best sound bite for today?
How about one of the ones that didn't make the cut? One of the worst ones of the year. Let's do that real quick.
The acid will eat away at the areas that I determine.
What? I don't remember that at
I
all.
don't know. Yeah, out of context.
I think that's one of the best.
Yeah.
That is one of the most intriguing.
What was that from?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Was that when we had the acid special this
Yeah,
time?
that must have been it.
And you got so
You took all
badly burned.
Yeah. That was it.
Thank you for your call, Alien
Yeah,
Bob.
thank you, Alien Bob. Sorry we
thank you for
kept
having me
you
on.
kept you longer than if you have to get back to work.
Oh, it's okay. I just called you guys during my lunch break.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, enjoy the rest of your
Thanks,
lunch
guys.
break.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You enjoy the rest of the show, and I hope you get more swaps.
Thank you so much.
And you enjoy the rest of this call, which is going to be a very short amount of time from now.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, that was over. I got in the last you enjoy.
Yeah. And you enjoy the rest of the week. If you have a 15-minute break, I used to get a lot of, if you worked 8-hour days, you get 2 15-minute breaks on lunch. I understand you don't want to call on your lunch break. It is lunchtime. But why don't you try scheduling your lunch a little earlier in the day, like 11 a.m., then at 1 p.m. Eastern time, we're talking, you take your 15-minute break and give us a call. And then when you're outside at the store or wherever you work, if you're taking a break, yeah, I'm on the phone right now, I'm talking to, it's very important, don't interrupt me if you work in customer service. What are you talking about, swaps? What is that? And that's how you introduce Swap Shop to other people outside of the streaming audience. Matt, I'm really worried about your growth.
Don't. Well, I was thinking we should make something about it on the show. Is Matt's growth a problem?
Should we
or
make
is
it a
okay?
character?
I don't know.
I know you'd probably get self-conscious about it.
I just don't
so-
think that's fun to look
Yeah.
at for anyone. It's like hearing people chew food or something.
Yeah.
It's like, sure,
Yeah,
it's
no, I understand.
graphic.
Yeah.
It's gets your attention, but no.
I think if we take a screen grab of it, and then we draw a little character in there that talks.
I'm going to ask. I'm going to the dermatologist on Friday. I'm going to ask if I can record her prognosis on my phone.
Okay.
And hope that doesn't screw up my relationship with her. Because you want your doctor not to think you're some jag-off.
Right. We should do a bit on Thursday where it talks. Like, hey, I'm Matt's face. And then you play that bit to her and say, I just saw it talking the other day. Can you believe it? And then they might think you have to do other tests. Like, this might be getting to his brain.
I was just thinking it wouldn't be a, no. It wouldn't be a good joke if it ended up that I actually was, dying.
No, I wouldn't. I'd feel terrible about this. In fact, I would feel so bad I'd tell everybody, wipe this part of this show.
Yeah.
I'd go back through, I'd drop a magnet in the tape room. It would wipe the whole I'd be willing to wipe our 400 and some odd episodes in order to not make your family feel upset that I was joking about.
We've never talked about this part, but every day when we record the show, there's a large reel-to-reel tape machine.
It costs a lot of money to
costs a
maintain. I can't
ton.
believe we still get to do this every day. I thought by now they said you've done enough. We're just going to keep replaying old ones.
It's a a half-inch video reel-to-reel for the proper archiving of the, and then they keep them all in there. There's big signs in the whole room. It says, "Swap Shop Tape Room, do not bring magnets in here."
And you're not allowed to enter if you're under 18.
That's a fine rule.
Because
too.
people under 18 don't know how to behave around magnetic tapes or tapes of magnets. Kids under 18-year-olds love magnets.
Why don't we look at an item?
I saw a glance. I don't think it's like the middle of my forehead looks like it's about to split open and like a creature will come out. So speaking of health, if you are a health student, you saw Matt's blemish. The front of it kind of. What if it just started to crack open and you could see inside, just a little bit? See it? I don't think that's like a dirt. Oh man. I don't think it's a stain. Huh. Well. You see it too, right? Oh, I had a great idea for these we were talking about this Coney Island yesterday, and I know you didn't want to talk about it too much, Matt.
Okay.
But last night I thought had a little bit of free time. I was thinking we should remake the Pixar Open where the lamp comes out and jumps on the P, but the cones come out and jump on the C, and it's like Coney Island. It's a new trailer. I'm gonna work on it.
So what in Pixar, the P of Pixar is the light, right?
But
So
I think
what
the
is
cone can come out and then like bend over and
Is
it
the
would
cone
turn into a C.
bent, like someone kicked the middle of it,
Yeah.
so it's like a C?
Yeah. Maybe it jumps and steps on the C, and then another cone comes out and hits it, and it turns into a C. And then that cone turns into the I, an island, Coney Island.
Well, all I want to know is what's up with this crab. The next item is just straight up
sorry.
crab. It's got my attention already. Is it a real crab? It is a simulacra of a crab.
Wow. There's an
It almost looks
animal
like
above watching it.
Oh, right. That's
It's
a
either someone's
cat.
animal or like it's in a museum. This could have been one of the first crabs they ever found, and that could be a like a panther behind it.
So it looks like it's actually either a rock or an old potato wrapped in things to make it look more crab-like.
And then those are little life preservers for legs, pieces of life preserver vests. That's how they float.
Look at this rich life this guy's got. He's got a paper towel. He's got a pet cat. And he listens to old school records. He's got his turntable. What was he cleaning up with those paper towels? You gotta wonder though. Was it a planned mess or a
Those are paper
sudden
towels. I thought that
mess?
was he framed it to make it look like it's a pillar. I thought that was a pillar, like he was in an Egyptian palace.
Did he spill something on the record player? Okay, so now that we've enhanced, let's look down at this crab a little more. I think it is a rock.
Yeah.
And
With some holes drilled into it.
are those like, there's something going on here that's not quite right. It's a handcrafted wire and some sort of gelatinous red stuff crab simulation. A lot of wire though.
This looks like one of maybe when they were making the movie Transformers, Ridley Scott said we need a model for the crab transformer, and then they hired their art director to build this. They said we need it in 24 hours, and this is what they came up with. And then now you know it as the crab, because it turned in from a Nissan crab into an actual crab. Is that weird to me? I already said the Nissan rake.
That was weird.
Probably weird to say. Talk about cars from Nissan. What did they do to deserve that?
To piggyback on what you said, I would totally buy a car called the Nissan Crab.
It would be cool. It would change the way you would drive because you wouldn't have 4 wheels. It would have 8 legs. And then it would just walk really
I think it's
fast, so
just
you'd
a
need couple
normal,
lanes of traffic.
super generic white sedan car, but they just ended up calling it the Crab for some reason.
Maybe it just looks this color, like an orange, dark rustic orange.
My favorite car is the Ford Aspire because they are essentially admitting that you should be trying to get something better. It's like the Toyota not quite there yet.
Yeah. Or the Honda better than most.
Yeah.
That was the shirt we were talking about. Better flyer than most. Honda flyer than most.
Yeah, my other favorite product, the flyer than most shirt.
Yeah.
So, Cash D, give us a call or something. Tell us what's going on with this thing. Did a crazy old man make it, or did you find it in a haunted Jimmy John's?
Yeah, but this isn't interesting. There's got to be a story on this. Was it an art project? Was it just your own project? Has it been in an art show? That's a question a lot of people ask. What's it? That might make it more worth something.
The Alchemist says this is the future when crabs invent Skynet. I love it. It's like a green pill. Which is the pill you swallow to just keep living in the Matrix? The red pill and the green pill?
Yep.
This is like the pill you swallow.
It was red and green?
I forget.
Oh, I didn't know the Matrix was
really-
Christmas themed.
It was the Matrix Christmas. It was a Christmas special they made.
Keanu Reeves signed on. He said, "I'll do this movie, but only if you make it Christmas themed. I want to be in a holiday movie."
You know, the entire Matrix, this is one of the fan theories, is just an allegory for Christmas.
Really?
Oh.
Oh. I was actually thinking about this over the weekend. And this is a true story, but you know that there's a movie called Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, where it's about the two characters who they want White Castle so bad that they turned it into a movie.
Uh-huh.
And I actually had a similar situation where I've never seen John Wick, and I for whatever reason was like, I really want to watch John Wick tonight. It's that Keanu Reeves movie that's got a lot of great reviews, and so I went all over looking for it. I couldn't find it on streaming. I could have torrented it, but then what if they made a movie 5 years from now? Zach wants to watch John Wick, and it's just me going across town trying to find someone who has a copy of the DVD. I went to the rental store at Videodrome, they didn't have it. I started texting friends asking if they owned it.
Videodrome didn't have it?
No, I didn't see it. And also,
Videodrome
I only looked for it. I didn't ask. I didn't want to knock, and I shouldn't be embarrassed, but I didn't want to knock and be like, "Excuse me, do you have John Wick?" They have a lot of foreign art films, underground films.
Wait, you were in Videodrome and now you have to knock somewhere
No.
to ask them a question?
Yeah, because they're in the back helping someone else. And I
Oh,
I was just
okay.
looking and I said, I don't see it. I wonder where it would be. But I was like, it wouldn't be under Danish filmmakers, and it wouldn't be under Brian De Palma's film section. So I said, I guess I'll just try and get it out of Redbox. And that would be the movie. Sorry, long-winded, but trying to find. That could probably be a film someday. Someone makes a movie about someone else trying to find their movie, and they're going all across town. I was thinking it would be funny. I call someone, or I put out a Craigslist ad. Does anyone have John Wick? Put up a flyer. Would love to watch John Wick.
Things are okay at home right now, right?
Yeah, of course, Matt. Of course. Everything's fine, dandy.
The higher Zach fills his water mug, the more trouble I'm afraid.
That's the sign that I'm. Just because I was talking about John Wick. Hey, we have an hour. We're here every day. We have a lot of things to talk about. Sometimes I want to talk about. It reminded me of that, and I thought that was funny. I think we're 100% fine. Both of us, Matt and I. Don't
Why
worry
don't
about
you
his
take a nice
growth.
big refreshing sip?
I'm glad we're not.
I was gonna ask him to play that soundbite.
Oh yeah. What? The Mason? I think he's messing with my audio.
Well, we've seen this crab.
have-
There's a detail shot. You can see it's got nice handcrafted rock decay.
Don't they do that at the end of the National Geographic magazines, where it's a close-up of something and it's like, what is this? And you have to guess, and then the next issue they'll tell you.
Are you saying we should do that?
Yeah. Well, it's too late
think they
now.
do that
People
on-
know it's a crab.
Blood Feast, maybe.
Oh.
Here's the thing. You're never going to know what this crab is all about until you swap for it. So dig in there, get in your closet, find a thing to swap that's worth at least $25. And then swap for this crab.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat item. It's
Cash D, if you want to tell us anything about it, give us a call, 413-961-4263. Till then, we'll put it in the swap carousel.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi, come on into
Come
the
on
Main
in.
Street Swap Shop.
Hey guys,
how you
Hi.
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing
This
well.
is Cash
I haven't
D.
called in a while.
Is this Eli?
Oh, this is Master Zach.
That Master Zach.
Oh, how
okay.
you doing,
Sorry,
man?
it's hard for me to remember names sometimes. Hi, Master Zach. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? I already
good.
asked you that, but yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, I just got a swap done, and I mailed you guys. Well, I mailed Zach that bobblehead, but it hasn't come in yet. I see.
Oh yeah, you didn't mail this by chance.
I didn't mail the whatever that is.
Okay.
We're not saying.
I think the bobblehead
What
did
is
come
it?
in. Maybe I did get a box in my office today, so we'll save that for Thursday to unbox.
I asked you specifically, did we get anything that's not
Did
that's
you?
not vile and
No, I don't remember. I wanted to
obscene?
open these. We have a couple things
know-
actually that came in.
The mystery of what's in that package is like that movie Seven.
Right.
It's
With-
like, what's in the box?
Or Pulp Fiction.
And then it ended up being a newborn baby in the box, voiced by
Ray Romano.
Ray Romano.
Yeah. Because he was really popular when that movie came out in the 90s. Hey. I can't do it. You do it,
Forget
Ray?
about
Yeah,
it,
that's
his catchphrase. So what's going on in Chicago these days? Old Lady
it's
Leary's
finals week.
cow kicking you over any more lanterns?
You know, there hasn't been any big fires recently, but
That's good.
there are a lot of fires around here.
Yeah?
It's lit.
It's lit.
Chicago's a lit city.
Yeah, I just-
It's warm up there, warmer than usual right now, I believe. But the cold front is about to come in.
It's
I watch
getting
the Weather
pretty cold
Channel
right
about
now.
an hour every morning.
Have you taken any selfies looking into the warped reflection of the bean recently and posted it to Instagram?
I have.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. I go to the bean once a year, and I lick it so I can build up my immune system.
Uh-huh.
And I took a selfie there.
Is that where #LickTheBean started?
Yeah, the Chicago bean. Everyone once a year goes there and licks it.
What is that?
Oh
And-
no.
Hey, my foot. I'm trying to change the subject. My foot fell asleep because I've been keeping it on the same position it's been in the whole show. Can you help wake up my foot,
Yeah, can I talk to it?
please?
All right.
It's all tingly.
Hey, Zach's foot. You know, Zach's trying to do this show right now, and he kind of needs your help. So put it all together and just get it done. You know, stop trying to fall asleep. This isn't the time to rest. This is the time to be as animated as possible. How was that?
That would be pretty good.
Yeah. You woke it up.
So you
All
said
right,
you
I just wanted to
completed,
interrupt the lick the bean thing.
you completed a swap. Does that mean you have a update on a successful swap?
Well, yeah. Me and Alien Bob swapped those.
2 successes. Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot you were the other side of
Yeah.
that thing. So we're gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have 2. This
Wow,
is
so
the first time
we've
we've
heard-
had 2 from both parties calling on
Yeah.
the same day.
And would you be able to describe your level of exhilaration? Was this your first swap or your second swap?
Well, this is my second swap because I swapped Zach that bobblehead.
That's right.
Okay.
And I swapped you for a quest.
And
Yeah.
would you be able to explain or describe your level of exhilaration using some sort of past life experience or metaphor that you've come up with now?
My excitement was kind of like the 4th of July. You know, there were a bunch of fireworks going off in my room. I was just jumping up and down on my bed, and there were explosions. Not literally, but metaphorically. And these explosions just lit up my life. And, you know, 4th of July, my whole family's there. I feel loved from everyone.
And how did you feel after the first swap by comparison?
Well, the first swap, I was a little scared at first. You know, I've never done a swap before, so I was a little nervous. It's kind of like going to a place you've been to a bunch of times before with your friends, but going there alone for your first time, like hanging out with someone you've never hung out with before by themselves. You know, you hang out with them in groups, and you're like, hey, it's kind of like a first date, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to describe it.
Well, it's good. Hopefully that motivates people to want to feel that same level of
Yeah.
exhilaration.
One day we're going to trigger our 1,000th swap. Because I think we've done more swaps now than we've done episodes. If I had to go, no, probably not. But when we hit that, it will be a big deal.
How many swaps have you guys done?
Personally?
Say like
Yeah,
a dozen,
personally.
a baker's dozen. Probably 3.
Yeah, I feel like we've done over the years, maybe we get involved a few times a year, maybe a total
Yeah.
of 12 times.
And when we go to the live events, like when we went to New York City, we made a swap with a few people there, I believe. In San Diego, we made swaps. So we usually swap more when we're in real life with people. And every time we have a guest, we usually swap a bolo tie or some kind of, because of their time and presence, we swap something for them.
Yeah. I guess that counts too. Yeah, so maybe more like 20.
Well, you guys are the masters at swapping.
Thank you.
Zach, do you have any plans coming up for the holiday season? Are you going to stick around at home, or are you traveling back to your childhood home or anything like that?
Are you asking me or Zach on the phone?
Zach on the phone.
For this holiday season, I'm just hanging out at home, really. But after Christmas, I'm going to Los Angeles for New Year's.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a friend out there, so we're just gonna hang out and like see the sights, I guess.
Yeah. Go check out the La Brea Tar Pits.
I'm gonna hop in.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to say to all your fellow swappers watching right now in terms of like a holiday good tidings of good cheer? Something you'd like to share with them, a sentiment that's very positive. This is a time of year for reflection and positivity. Would you like to address them now? You don't have to, but here's an opportunity to.
Yeah, I'd like to say something. Just don't forget who you are. It's the holiday season. Sometimes these festivities, they can go over your head, but just stay true to yourself and love your family. They're there for you, you know? They put you there, and you gotta thank them for that. You know, your mom, she does everything for you, and sometimes you just don't appreciate it. But sometimes you guys gotta give her a hug and tell her you love her, and give her a really good present, whatever she wants, you know? It could be a Yankee Candle, it could be a Nintendo Switch, but you just gotta appreciate the ones that love you, because they're all that you really got in the world.
Happy holidays, everybody. Maybe just finish it off with that. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Nice. Well, thank you for your call, Zach. And congratulations on
guys.
your successful swap.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you, Zach. We always like hearing from you, and we also like seeing that you're participating and being an active member of the swap community.
Yeah, you guys are the best.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll see you in 2018 if we don't hear
Right.
from
Maybe
you.
we'll
before
go on. Maybe we've been talking about doing that flight deal. Maybe we'll fly up to Chicago.
Oh,
visit Zach.
right.
Yeah.
Chicago's on our
Ooh.
We might be there
short
sooner
list.
than you think.
We try to get a travel deal, land and do the show for an hour, and then fly back.
That's not bad. You could go to the Bean.
Yeah.
Do it from the bean. Lick it.
All right, I don't want to keep you guys too long.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Zach. Have
We'll
a good
talk to you
afternoon. Good luck with finals.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank
I
you.
think we should. We got a whole bunch of stuff here. We were.
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get to.
yeah.
We should get inboxed if you guys are down with that. We
Sure,
get
certainly.
occasionally correspondence from the viewers of the show that adds to the richness and weaves an interesting thread through the tapestry of what we call life and swapping.
Sometimes people. Never mind.
All right, this first email I was very excited about because it's the true spirit of what the Swap Shop is all about. Collaborative, creative expression
Right.
from the swap community. It's not all about the goods you send in. A lot of it is about your ideas and how you make connections with other people through the show. It's from The Alchemist. He says, "Hi Matt, Zach, Matt. I am back in Mexico and am just around the corner from the beach, and so I had the opportunity to write some things in the sand. I made you this bump to advertise William Street Swap Shop. It includes the buttery smooth voices of the following fans, in no particular order: Slappy Whizzleteats, Frocking Fuzzy, Jazz Quitch, Jazz Ambassador, Infinite Vikings, Battle Tardigrade, Shoe Fresh, Rothan, Mate, Toon Moves, Nebula Nug, Booty Clap, HBIC, The Alchemist. Please feel free to use it where and when you wish. It is yours from all of us to you, as thanks for your wonderful friendship to us all. It is too large to email, so Google has attached it as a Google Drive link."
Oh,
Probably
I didn't know they
read
could do
part.
that.
Yeah.
That's nice of Google.
Thank you for explaining that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the bump that this was a collaborative.
Excited
A lot
to
of
see
the
it.
heavy hitters in the chat on this. It's
Yeah,
very
this is
exciting for us.
This is almost an early holiday present for us. You didn't have to do this, everybody, but we're looking forward to watching it. Here's the debut. Here it is.
Life's a beach. 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 Life's a beach at the William Street Swap Shop.
So soothing.
Very much
Beautiful.
in the
So
mood of the
refreshing.
show.
I
yeah.
thought I was at Mexico there for a second on the beach. That was so cool.
It's nice to hear everyone's voice.
Yeah, it is. You hear us talk all the time. I like hearing you. What you have to say.
Thank you, Alk, for putting that together, and thank you for everyone who contributed their wonderful voices. I like the idea of everyone just whispering to us one at a time.
Yeah.
We should do a show like that one time. We don't say anything. It's just the viewers whispering on the phone into us.
Yeah. You could say whatever you'd like to say, and maybe try and break the egg. We are trying not to laugh, or trying not to make us, or try to make us cry.
Speaking of, let's look at the second email of the day. This one's a little sadder, but I'm glad it happened so that we can address the scenario.
Yeah. We should start using that one that the Alc made for our actual streaming bumps.
This is from Nebula Nug, and she says, "Dear Swap Shop, I watched a show today, and I saw I didn't have a swap lined up. My heart is broken, truly. I'm sorry I failed you guys."
Oh.
Nebula Nug.
No.
And that, you could not be further from the truth.
You didn't fail. You succeeded. You made it. You make us a success because you're interacting with us. People think like, "Wow, that person sent you something."
Yeah.
I thought nobody interacted with those swap shop people. They don't send them. No one's check. There's a running joke. Don't worry about their email space. No one sends them any emails.
I had a guy the other day say, "What do you got? Oh, I noticed you and that other guy just walk into a room for an hour. I thought you were playing cards or something, some sort of Magic the Gathering. You do a show? Oh, on the internet? Oh, okay.
What's a successful swap? People trade things. Why wouldn't they just like use eBay? That's been around since 1999, probably sooner, or 97.
Nebula Nug, we want to speak to you directly. By engaging in the swap process, you are a success, not a failure.
That's right.
And we want to talk about a little something we call not all swaps are meant to be. Some happen, some don't. Just as moons form around a larger body of a larger planet, some swaps fall into the same orbit and collide. Some melt and turn into larger moons. It's not your fault or anyone's, just the winds of chance and the sands of destiny.
by you participating, that was what we needed, and that was what brought life to the show, to the email. You plant a flower, you might water it too much, oversaturate it. You might water it too little and it passes, but you planted something. You should be proud of that. And you planted in our hearts that you actually watch the show and understand what successful swaps and potential swaps are, and we couldn't be more proud of that.
There's a journey we all have to take on the road to swap enlightenment, and it involves trial and error. Sometimes, when you're first learning how to do push-ups, you can only do 1 or 2. But then, when somebody stands on your back and adds extra weight to you and screams profanities at you, you get better and better at it. We won't do that, but the point is, practice makes perfect.
I don't know if it's all the water in the background or the water that we drink and we're here for an hour. I kind of have to go to the bathroom. Thank you, Nebula Nug. That was very...
Thank you, Nebula.
You didn't fail anybody. You be proud and just keep swapping. Do your best. Call us sometime. Call in and talk with... We have so much to talk about sometimes. We have Kobe coming. I don't think he's going to make it in today, but he'll be coming up soon. You can talk to Kobe. We have Matt, always willing to chat. Or you can just call and talk to our Make My Leg, Wake Up My Leg, those sorts of things.
We already had one successful swap announced on the show.
Yes.
Through the phone. Well, guess what? We had another successful swap that happened behind the scenes.
Oh, I was going to pretend I didn't know, but I do know because we had made the animation for this. I believe, actually, from what I had been told by Dennis, that this has been seen and known before, but what the heck? Let's celebrate the successful swap.
You know what, though? I was just going to say, people are probably wondering, what we were going to get into Kobe's pregnancy.
Yes, I mentioned.
People are like, when is Kobe going to lay the eggs?
Right.
We were thinking that might happen today, but we talked to Kobe's...
Kobe GYN.
Kobe GYN. That was just right there for the taking.
Were you going to say it?
A moment before you said
okay.
it came in my mind, but you get credit for it.
Thank you. No, you can take credit for that. But
Should we say it at the same time?
Yeah.
So we spoke to Kobe
GYN.
GYN, and it's looking like it's going to be more like Thursday before we see the eggs drop.
Right.
Maybe tomorrow, actually.
It could happen tomorrow, but I think Thursday will probably be when the official eggs will be here. But then we'll be here for a whole week after that, so you can call in and talk to the eggs and raise the little eggs and try and do your best to give them a positive atmosphere in the egg, so when they hatch, they don't open up your Christmas presents early and return all the electronics to Best Buy for cash, because then you'll never see them again.
We're going to keep reminding people about this Christmas tradition. It's called Cobra Christmas.
Yeah.
A cobra gives birth to several eggs. If the eggs are nurtured correctly and spoken to gently and the correct music is played near them, they grow into very helpful young cobras that guard your house against rodents and intruders.
That's right. And then sometimes they'll give you a gift if they remember, if you give them a computer to put it in.
Once they've grown.
iCalendar.
Yes.
Yeah.
If the snakes are not raised correctly, they will hatch and they will break into your other presents under the tree, steal your personal electronics, and return them for cash or gift cards to Best Buy.
Everybody loves electronics, and there's so many good ones out this time of year. And let me tell you, Kobe's little cobras, they can smell electronics. They can smell if batteries are included. They can smell everything. So you're not going to be able to hide if it's just a shirt. They might even take your shirt and return it to Macy's. Depends.
The point is, you're going to want to tune in all week. Have the eggs been laid yet? First thing, you don't want to miss that happening.
Right.
Second part, are the eggs going to hatch? Third part, what happens when they hatch? Did a good thing happen, or did they commit larceny?
Right. It's up to you to find out.
But that'll be later in the week,
Right.
not tonight. We just want to set it up.
That's right. But we're looking forward to it. But we have other things we have to get to. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for swapping. Thank you for emailing us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for calling. Thank you, Matt.
Look at the successful swap that happened.
Yeah, let's look at that successful swap.
I'd never seen that swap before.
No, we did. That was the second time I made it. I thought it was a new swap, but then we found out there was a successful swap,
Oh,
and then we made that one.
so it hasn't aired before.
It has, I think, actually, from my understanding.
Well, I enjoyed it that time.
Yeah, me too.
I'm one
I
of
was
the
glad
hosts of
we
the
got to
show,
do
and I have no, because
I
it
had-
it would look like Jerry Garcia has a hand with one middle digit missing. I
Yeah,
thought
that's
maybe
what-
that was a
That was what
homage to.
I was just thinking. You know, we've drawn a lot of hands, and we've never shown one that is missing a finger.
So thank you. Well, that was, we should say, Geek Outlet's Zombie DNA
that was
uh,
it.
swapped for Blue Blaze's Zombie DNA.
Yeah.
They both had Zombie DNA items.
This is the prequel to The Walking Dead. What's the show before Fear the Walking Dead? This is going to be the prequel before all that. It's when the two zombie DNAs were swapped. Just go with it, Matt. We're trying to pitch this so we can get on the show. And they were swapped in the mail. It broke. At the mailing station, it was a popular mailing station in Chicago, so it hit all other packages. Big popular mailing station that everyone who received gifts that year got zombie DNA all over it and got turned into zombies, and that's how it started.
And the name of this series is Yet Another Thing Involving The Walking Dead.
We can make that joke because we're friends with one of the cast members, Ross Marquand.
Well, I'm friends with him. You hang out.
He's invited me to his cabin. He says he has a Nintendo Switch, so I could come over anytime. He wanted to buy us lunch one time, and he said, and we'll pay for it. And he said, only on one condition. And we're like, what's that? And he said, if you come to my cabin.
But he was looking at me when he said that part.
Sounds like quite the romance.
I think we've got time for Active Volcano. Let's get into that.
Okay,
I've
let's
seen
do it.
some buzz on the chat about will Active Volcano make the appearance today.
How come?
I don't know.
Oh,
People just are thinking about him.
people have sent us.
Or
Oh, okay.
her.
Yeah, let's look at Active Volcano.
Get up and rock.
I just noticed, I always think that the Active Volcano title, one would think would crest over the volcano and then in
It was
front.
supposed to, but we only have like an hour to make
But
this.
then at the
before it-
last minute, it just goes off to the
Yeah,
side.
that's when I was like, it was like 12:57 right before the show started. I said, "There's no way I can make that. I could have split
unexpected,
it, but I
it's
said that's
good.
an extra 30 seconds of work that we don't have."
Can we just, Jake, Dennis, can we jump into the last 10 seconds so people can see what I'm talking about? It's very like you're getting amped for it coming over the
right.
there. Okay, now it's gonna come over the top of it. Oh,
You know,
the layers.
They wouldn't teach you to do that in video school. They'll tell you, "Why did you hide the graphic?" We get to do what we want, though.
So I guess we'll just do one. We only really have time
Okay,
for one.
sure.
But Leah, who just had the successful swap,
Oh,
sent
okay,
us
yeah.
one a little while back that was very kind and is exactly what we need in these times of uncertainty.
Okay. Show us your shirts and a huge thank you. At first, from glancing left to right, I said, "Show us your shirts" and a huge, and I thought it was gonna say "F you."
No, thank you.
Like, I don't like you. I was like, oh my goodness. What a way to thank you. Oh, go ahead, Matt. You read it. You're better at reading emails.
Just it's.
I'm better at
I
writing
want to have
them.
enough time. She says, "Could I claim my home state of Virginia for the cause?" I think we already did that.
Right.
Driving home after the show Friday, I was thinking about the early part of my week. It had been pretty rough. My beloved cat Potato went missing and still is as I write. Halloween commissions were piling up fast and I couldn't concentrate on any of it. I was spending hours a day combing my neighborhood and the woods around it for Potato. Being able to come to Atlanta and hang out cast a bit of a glamour that just allowed me to forget everything a little while. Adult Swim gives the best swag. I'll cherish it forever. I wanted to nominate both of you for an act of volcano for helping end the week with much more positivity than I started with. Tips up, Leah.
That's really kind, Leah. Look at the
AKA Kiko.
volcano emojis.
Sorry that took us so long to put on the show. I don't know why we just been.
It piled up. We had a lot of emails. No, we just sometimes get carried away, and it's honestly probably my fault. I should take the blame for that because I sometimes, Matt is ready to introduce a segment, and then I talk for 3 to 4 minutes before that, and then we lose out on getting off the meat and potatoes. I hope you, speaking of potatoes, found Potato.
I know.
It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks, I suppose. So, did you find Potato? I hope he or she is back at your house, staying warm, cuddling up next to you, giving you little whisker kisses, and rubbing its face against you, because my cat loves to rub his face against me, and he's wagging his tail.
We'd love it if you found Potato. If you didn't, why don't you send us a picture and we'll put it out over the internet, and maybe, even though it's been a little while, somebody who happened to have found Potato will chime in. But hopefully you found Potato.
I hope so.
Sort of painted ourselves in a corner there if she didn't find Potato.
Hey, you find Potato. You found Potato, right?
Yeah.
Well, sweet Potato. He found him. Or her. And hopefully it's not like the Meet the Parents scene where Ben Stiller gets the fake cat and spray paints its tail.
If Potato hasn't been found, we'll dedicate at least 10 minutes of Thursday's show to finding Potato,
Right.
if that's not painful.
How about if Potato
that's
hasn't been
helpful.
found, we'll go to Chattanooga one episode. We talked about going to Chicago. We'll go up there and help look for him for an hour. Or I'll do it on a Wandering Wednesday. It's only a 2-hour drive.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll do the 10 minutes, then you'll follow up
Yeah.
with another hour.
Yeah.
But hopefully none of that's necessary because
We found
Potato's
Potato.
back home safe and sound.
That's right. Well, that's all the business we had for today.
Yeah.
Did you believe it? The
That
shop
was-
is already closing up. What?
Did you just jump into a different show where you say things real professionally?
I used to be a news anchor for my college. Did I tell you that? My college television station. I'm going to try and find one of the old episodes.
Say that
you can
again,
watch.
setting up the...
Well, that's all we have for. That's all the business we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure having you here, as always. We look
you get
forward to
some of
seeing you
your-
here tomorrow.
Get some of your old news anchor footage.
I'm gonna look
put it
for
on.
that. Yeah.
Thank you for watching and for swapping.
Yep.
And
Thank you.
please stay tuned this week. We got a few more surprises coming up, and next week as well before we take a little break for the holidays.
I can't wait to see those little eggs, Kobe's eggs.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
That was December. Bye, bye, bye.